Hi there. Welcome back to the Bearded Tamper. I am the Bearded Tamper. Smoking the Beans favorite with some Marlin Flake. And it is Marlin Flake that I got from Mel, a garbage man piper. And it is vintage. That's all it said on it. I don't know how vintage it is, but it's pretty good. It's nice and mellow, and it's of course Marlin Flake is good anyways. Good right out of the can or bag or jar. But it is delicious. A delicious Virginia Perique, and I believe Cavendish, some black Cavendish. Don't hold me accountable on that. I can't remember. It is delicious though. Anytime I get it, I smoke it so fast that it's gone. And I tried to ease up on smoking it so fast this last well, I got two 100-gram tins of it, and one's gone. I've got one put back, and I've smoked that one and started smoking this vintage flake. I had them going both at the same time, not like one pipe here, one pipe here, uh, curmudgeon the walrus, but I would smoke them back to back just to see if I could tell a noticeable difference. I couldn't really tell a huge noticeable difference. The vintage was more mellow, more toned down, um, than just the regular. But I don't know. It they were really too close for me to tell a difference. They were too close for me to not smoke some of the Marlin Flake that I have set back if I can't get any more Marlin Flake. Is the thing. Like, it would come out of the cellar pretty quick. So that's for me. But again, I don't know how vintage this was. We did a trade. We did a trade a while back. Last year sometime, last winter maybe. But anyways, it's good stuff. Marlin Flake is highly recommended, not just by me, by a lot of people. So anyway, the point of this video, I am up to 300 subs, and I would like to give something away, as we traditionally do on the YTPC. But we're gonna call this one a G.A.W, as we traditionally do on the YTPC. So I'm some of the first tampers that I started making were, pretty basic tampers, kind of simple. Oh, yeah. I mean, they didn't have any, horn inlays. They were just one solid piece of wood. They didn't have any shell casings on them. There were no deer antler. There wasn't, it wasn't inlaid or anything. If you can call that inlaid. Just sectional segments. It wasn't never mind. So I made several basic, simple tampers, and I'm going to start doing that again more often. So anyways, going my idea was like going back to basics, keeping it simple. So to keep it simple is a corn cob that I would like to give away. Unsmoked corn cob. It's a factory second, but I I'm down to like two, and there's I mean, nothing wrong with it. It'll smoke great. From Missouri Meerschaum. A box of Carter Hall. Delicious tobacco. Now, this is, nothing, not a fancy giveaway. It's just something that going back to basics kind of thing. And then just a simple little box. Felt. Well, not felt, but whatever it is. It's probably felt. But just a simple little lid. Bit of a display case. But you can take the tamper out, obviously, use the tamper, but you can also take this foam, just cut a foam piece out and put some of this felt on it. You can take that out, and then, then you've got a box, a little storage box for whatever you want. So, it's a nice presentation to get a tamper in. Cool little box. But also, it's practical. It's functional. It's not just a display box. It's a functional box for, whatever. I love little boxes. Little wooden boxes. Pretty cool. So, some Carter Hall, Missouri Meerschaum corn cob, and a simple tamper, as you can see. Nothing fancy about it. Well, I mean, it's a luxury tamper. You can use a 16-penny nail. You can use a screw. As my friend Carl in United Kingdom does. So, back to basics. Back to basics giveaway. So, of course, there's something that you got to do, to be entered into the giveaway. And it goes without saying, but I guess one must say it anyways. You have to be legal smoking age in your area to even be watching this, but to enter to win the giveaway. And I'm really considering only doing it in the United States. To ship something overseas, I love you guys overseas, but to ship it overseas is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. It costs a lot of money. But there might be a G.A.W update later. I don't know. But as of right now, I think I'm going to have to keep it in the United States because it's keeping it simple. But I love everybody. Okay. Got some notes. So it's going to end November the 22nd. That's a Friday night at midnight. The drawing, I will be doing the drawing on Saturday the 23rd. And so the question, what do you have to do? So I'm loving the Pipes Magazine radio show with the fantastic host Brian Levine. He's great, but he's got the Fast Five questions, and the last question on the Fast Five is, what is your favorite pipe smoking memory? I love that question. I like hearing the answers. So that's the question. What is your favorite pipe smoking memory? I'll start it off. So when I got smoking the Marlin Flake, when I got the Marlin Flake, this last bunch of Marlin Flake, I had anticipated, I couldn't find it. I can't remember who, but somebody told me that I think it might have been Mel, that there was some online store had it. It's a brick and mortar, but you know they have an online selection. So I ordered it, got it in, couldn't wait to smoke it, and it was. And I did a video when I got it, and it was snowing, but it was snowing, but it wasn't too cold that you couldn't go outside in it. So I suited up and went out into the woods, and I made a video of me smoking the marlin flake down by a little trickling creek. Whenever it's wet, the creek runs, but otherwise it's dry. And that tobacco was so good, and I might have been smoking it in my beans in the favorite. If I wasn't smoking it in that, then I was smoking it in this little fella here. No, there it is. In this guy, but it wasn't rusticated yet. But anyways, it's it it's not necessarily about the pipe that plays into it, and it's not necessarily all about the tobacco that plays into it, and it's not necessarily about the snow, the creek, the solitude of the woods. It's everything. It's the moment, everything. I had greatly anticipated smoking that tobacco, and the buildup of it, you know, exceeded what I thought it would be. And that had to do, that played a role in it big time. But I remember smoking it, and I don't inhale, the smoke, but I did a little bit on that. It was tasting so good that in my mind, like I wanted to swallow the smoke, and I inhaled a little bit of it, and it was, and I think I'm pretty sure I did that before I turned the camera on, but it was, it was still good. I mean, it was a great memory. The snow was falling. It was snowing really hard before I made the video. And then when I got down, because I had to walk 10-15 minutes, when I got down to where I was going, to where I wanted to do the shot, it had quit snowing. But it's still, I was surrounded by snow, and when it's snowing, it's just almost like everything is so quiet. You can't hardly, you can almost hear the snow fall. That it was just it was a perfect pipe smoking memory in my mind, and it was great. It was fantastic. So that's my favorite pipe smoking memory so far. Um, what's yours? Okay, so if you're a presenter, a video, totally do a video. That'll get you. Let's do 3 entries. And if you're just a commenter, if you only comment, leave a comment. That'll be kind of hard to describe it. It might be a lengthy comment, or start making videos. But that'll get you 1 entry. Comment will get you 1. I would really like to hear it, to watch it, to see it. So that's like a month away, the 23rd. It's the week before Thanksgiving. But check it out. Check it out. You just checked it out. Yeah. So this I'm excited to hear you guys' story. I'm excited to give this stuff away. It's not extravagant, It's not a pound of Penzance, or it's not a 4-dot Sassini, It's pipe. It's not a Tom Elting, or it's nothing fancy. This is it's a back to basic giveaway. And Carter Hall's delicious tobacco here in Missouri. I can get it for under $5. for a box of it. You know, it's what is it? Whatever. I don't even know. Ounce and a half tobacco. Um, and Missouri Meerschaum. I've got my first Missouri Meerschaum pipe. I don't know if you can see the shop pipes right back there. Those are the ones I smoke often out here in the shop. But I've still got that thing. It's still puffing away. Stem's still pretty good on it. And then the tamper. I say it's a basic tamper. You know, like I said, you can use anything for a tamper. My tampers aren't basic. You know, they're luxury tampers. I understand that. It's a niche market inside of a niche market inside of a niche market. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I greatly anticipate hearing your guys's your favorite pipe smoking memory. And y'all take care and be well. Thanks for watching.